with wet hands. Wiping the head. Abdullah bin Zayd said that the Prophet, peace be upon him, wiped his head with his hands to and fro, starting with the front, to the back, and to the front again. Be careful, O Muslim brother, to wipe your ears with the remaining water after wiping the head. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The ears are part of the head." The turban and the veil may be wiped. Amr ibn Umayyah al-Dumari said, "I saw the Prophet, peace be upon him, wipe his turban and his slippers." Umar, may God be pleased with him, said, "He who is not cleaned by wiping the turban, may God never clean him." Washing the feet down to the ankles. The ankles are the protruding bones down the leg. They must be washed with the feet. It is not enough to sprinkle the water. Water should cover them. Wiping with water is allowed only on slippers or socks. Be careful not to leave any part away from the water. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "For those who left part of their feet dry,
ويل للأعقاب من النار أسبغ الوضوء.
Safwan ibn Ghassan, may God be pleased with him, said, "The Prophet, peace be upon him, ordered us to wipe the slippers if we have worn them on clean feet. If we have traveled for a day and a night and settled down, we must take them off if we want to take a ritual bath after sexual intercourse." Then we put them on for another new period. Wiping the slippers and the like must be once only, and on the upper part of the slippers only. O Muslim brother, ablution is not valid when there is a barrier preventing water from reaching a part of the body, such as dyes, fat, wax, and women's nails, manicures, and the like. Professionals who work with such isolating materials, such as painters and the like, should spare no effort to remove them. If that proves too difficult for them, they may be excused and they must perform ablution for every prayer.
فاتقوا الله ما استطعتم واسمعوا وأطيعوا وأنفقوا خيرا لأنفسكم.
التيمم.
وإن كنتم جنبا فاطهروا وإن كنتم مرضى أو على سفر أو جاء أحد منكم من الغائط أو لامستم النساء فلم تجدوا ماء فتيمموا صعيدا طيبا فامسحوا بوجوهكم وأيديكم منه ما يريد الله ليجعل عليكم من حرج ولكن يريد ليطهركم وليتم نعمته عليكم لعلكم تشكرون.
God has distinguished the Islamic Sharia, religious law, with ease to avoid embarrassment. This includes tayammum, that is ablution with pure dry dust or sand. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "We have been favored over other people with three things. One of them is the entire earth has been made into a mosque for us, and its soil a source of purity if we find no water." Tayammum is allowed for travelers and residents alike when water is lacking or insufficient, or when it cannot be used for fear of sickness or due to corricon. Tayammum specifications. The surface of the earth is stroked with the palm of the hand, and the face and the hands are wiped consecutively. The face is wiped from the top downwards. The surface of the right hand is then wiped with left palm, then the opposite is done. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Any one of you who performs ample ablution then says,
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله,"
will have the 8 gates of paradise open for him to enter through whatever gate he wants. One of the aspects of God's mercy to Muslims is that He legislated the call to prayer in order to be prepared and to respond.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا.
Response involves repeating what the caller says, except when he says, "Hayya ala salah, hayya ala al-falah." You should say, "La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah." In the call to dawn prayer, when the caller says, "As-salatu khayrun min an-nawm," repeat this after him. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. After the prayer call, both the caller and the listener should remember and greet the Prophet, peace be upon him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "He who says at hearing the call,
اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته,"
will be eligible to my intercession on the Day of Judgment. Prayers. Prayer is the mother of rituals, the pillar of religion, the key to paradise, and the first thing for which a servant is held accountable on the Day of Judgment. The Messenger of God, peace be upon him, said, "The first thing for which a servant is held accountable on the Day of the Judgment is prayer. If it is validated, the rest of his actions will be validated. If it is invalidated, the rest of his acts will be invalidated." Due to its great importance and status, God exempted nobody of it, in sickness or health, in travel or in residence, in security or in fear. He did not even exempt the mujahideen while they are facing the enemy. Conditions of prayer as an obligation.